Is Allah's heaven in the skies or on earth? Read with me Quran 2:36 again please. Then Satan made them humiliated going out of the paradise, from the happiness they had. We said, get ya down, all of you, with enmity between one to each other. On earth will be your home until later. Allah forced Adam and Eve out of paradise, not by saying get out, but he said, get ya down. This is clear evidence that paradise is up in the sky. Muhammad apparently confused the Garden of Eden with heaven and thought that Adam and Eve lived in heaven in the sky before they sinned and were cast out. Following are some examples of the Garden of Eden being in the sky. Muhammad Pickthall translation, Quran 16:31, Gardens of Eden which they enter, underneath which rivers flow, wherein they have what they will. Thus, Allah repayeth those who ward off evil. Muhammad Pickthall, Quran 13:23, Gardens of Eden which they enter, along with all who do right of their fathers and their helpmeets and their seed. The angels enter unto them from every gate. These verses are about the coming heaven as you see, because they will be with their fathers. Actually, Islam's afterlife is a concept that is simple to understand, and is known as Jannah. Loosely translated, Jannah means garden, hearkening back to the Hebrew concept of paradise with Eden, and the Christian concept of heaven. However, in the Quran Muhammad seems to confuse the paradise of heaven with the Garden of Eden. In fact, a literal translation from the Quran would be Garden of Aden, as in the port city of Yemen by the same name. Would that then mean the Garden of Eden was in Yemen? Not in sky? However, the Quran and Muhammad said many times that paradise is in the sky, as we see in the Quran. To make this clearer, read Quran 3:55. Behold, Allah said, O Isa, I will take thee and raise thee to myself. So now Jesus is in the sky and specifically with Allah, raise thee to myself. But Muhammad himself went to 7 heavens, which were up in sky too. When Jesus comes back he will come down, therefore he is up and heaven is up in the sky. Then why does the Quran in many chapters say they will enter the Garden of Eden? In Sahih al-Bukhari, Book 34, Hadith 425, we read, Allah's Messenger said, I pledge by him in whose hand is my life, the son of Mary will soon come down among you as a just and ruler. He will tear crosses, slaughter the swine and abolish jizya, penalty Christians have to pay, or they will be murdered, and the wealth will flow forth to such a measure that no one will halt to take it. The answer to Muhammad's confusion can be found in the Bible as we read in Genesis 2:8, New King James Version. As Christians, we have been told in the Bible that Adam and Eve lived in the paradise which was on earth. Muhammad stole this from the Bible, but he forgot that Adam and Eve in his book had never been on earth until Allah forced them to get down as in Quran 2:36, get ya down. Just to let you know, this is a huge mistake in the Quran. The God who does not yet know where his paradise is located is a false God. Remember, as long as an earthly Eden was not the home of Adam and Eve, then where did Muhammad get this from? The answer is so clear that it is the Bible. Life in God's garden. The Lord God planted a garden eastward in Eden, and there he put the man whom he had formed. Good and evil is from Allah. Quran 4:78, Usama Dakdak translation. Wherever you may be, death will overtake you even if you were in lofty Buruj, towers. If good fortune befalls them, they say, this is from Allah. And if misfortune befalls them, they say, this is from you. Say, all is from Allah. So what is the affair with those people? They are not near to understanding speech.